On this week's episode, we are having to move for the third time in the last 5 weeks. And I'm not saying that it's all the Wandering Shore's fault, but I think Sean and I are going to really need to evaluate how much more time we're going to spend with them, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous.
I have never been to Steamboat Springs, but this area looks incredibly gorgeous. We're about 30 minutes, I think, technically away from Steamboat Springs, but the boondocking area is near here. I guess it is kind of down a dirt road, and so there was this big parking lot here. We decided to park here. Carl and Reagan dropped their rig back there. They're out scouting to make sure we can get in there, and as long as they find a spot where we can reliably park, then they'll come back, hook up, and we'll all head over there. So what's your first impression of the Steamboat area?
Oh, it's so pretty.
Reagan, Cole, can you hear us out there? Can you hear us?
Tell the Wandering Shores to quit photo bombing or radio bombing. You know?
Walkie-talkie bombing?
Yeah. Tell Kyle to hush, we're trying to record a clip. Finish your thought?
Oh, it's just really pretty. I mean, everywhere in Colorado that we have been is just, to use Sean's verbiage, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, it's really nice to be up in the alpine forests with some really pretty meadows around us.
What's up, buddy? Are you ready to get out of your car seat and go have a new camp? Dagny's tail's wagging. Should we do a Dagny's corner?
No, nobody cares about Dagny.
Rude. Dagny people love you.
I didn't say people didn't love her. Chasing squirrels, figuring out all the new scents, and bringing as much mud into the camper as she can. Sean, what are you doing?
We're not going to be able to get level front to back. I would probably need to put 3 more blocks behind the back tires, and we're already about as far down as we go. We need to buy one of these. Thankfully, Kyle and Michelle had one.
Good thing we camp with Kyle, because we're perpetually unprepared for things.
This is a first in over a year, having to try and dig out to get level.
This is kind of a difficult place to get situated in. Reagan and Coral just had to hook back up to move, and so now they are relocating. Do what? Kyle has to dig out too. Where's our baby?
I don't know.
Okay, now we need to go find Aiden. He's probably trying to dig out over here just like his daddy. What are you doing, goofball? Oh yeah? So Sean needs to dig out some more down here so that this is flat for our orange block. As you can see how not level it is next to the cutest little baby foot. Are you a little climbing monster? Rawr, rawr. What'd you do?
Jammed my wrist.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, get that dirt out of there. Glad we got this safety hitch bolt that Kyle gave me so that this didn't pop off while driving.
That would
Literally, I've had the Grand Design. I didn't know that. I've had this and driven it for over a year and didn't know that. But I guess that's a safety hazard. And there is a pin or a hitch pin hole there.
I thought that we had gotten a hitch pin at Christmas for that.
Not for this, for the hitch.
Oh.
Not for the little ball.
Shoot. So Sean,
Okay.
What just happened? What was that big thunk?
I mean, it came off the truck and it just makes a big thud, but it stayed in place.
Okay.
It didn't take out Kyle and Michelle in their Ram. Oh, we got close.
Oh, good. I was a little worried.
It's at least mostly in there. Yeah, see, it's mostly in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
We're just outside admiring my lovely MacGyvering because Kyle noticed that maybe I didn't make the wisest decision. And I've got 2 plastic totes under the stabilizers. But I mean, you would never know, babe. It was very steady under there.
Blackstone's got better support than your rig does.
For the record, I had no idea that that's what he had put under there to support the RV. I actually was worried when Aiden was napping because he would like cough and the RV would shake.
No, it always does that.
No, it
That's
doesn't.
nothing to do
No,
with the
this
back
is
end.
way more extreme.
This is like camper ghetto.
If we're being honest, if we want to talk about camper ghetto, look at my chalking job.
Well, well that's and
Stupid at the wheel.
let's point out that half of these chalks are mine.
No, just the two
the
red ones.
And
Yeah,
the
but
stick. Well, this stick is not mine.
Kyle, who invited you? All right, what's today? Wednesday?
Thursday or Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We've only been here like 3 days, and I just got some really bad news from Kyle. The other guy who was with us down there actually packed up and left today, but he went into town and got his oil changed. Kyle just walks into the camper and tells me
That during the inspection today, they removed 6 live mice from his engine compartment. So clearly he got them out here.
you've had some in your truck.
I had one in the back of the truck, but I think that was from the garbage from the last place. But then we caught 2 outside of the camper on our traps.
So I have never had an issue with mice in our time boondocking. We're checking out my engine compartment because I don't know if there's been mice in here, and it sounds like we're going to be packing up to head out, hopefully at least this weekend, if we can find another spot with fewer mice, because he literally just pulled in Sunday evening with us, and they pulled 6 mice out of his engine compartment.
Well, yeah, you want to see if you see.
Is it going to be easier to look underneath, or?
I mean, it might be, especially with how full this engine compartment is. Dagny, over
Well,
here.
you're just not used to such a powerful engine like a Ford.
Well, yeah, Ford's always overcompensating things.
I'm gonna go ahead and start up the engine, drive it around for just a minute to hopefully help scare off any mice, if any have started to get in my engine compartment. But Reagan and Coral have found mice in their rig. Kyle has found mice in the back of his truck. Cody just got 6 taken out of his engine compartment. So hopefully I'm lucky, but if not, let's at least start up the engine and try and kill them off, scare them off, etc. Let's hope the engine starts up. All right, that's a positive sign. So at least they have not chewed through wiring. But let's go ahead and drive up the road a little bit. All right, well, the drive went fine. Hopefully, if there were any mice under there, I scared them off or killed them. I don't know. We'll keep a close eye on it, though. Come on, Degsy. Come on, Dex.
We're back.
All right, so you found a spot?
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
sweet.
spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you've already got enough stuff over there to save it?
Yeah, we put out a tarp, my lawn chair.
Did you put out
And a
some mouse
cooler.
traps?
No,
So if we
there's-
get there and there's mice there, we know to move on?
Well, all the mouse traps were here, so.
So luckily for Kyle and Reagan, they don't have a job this is interrupting. I cannot stress how big of a pain this is to have to move middle of the week, but the mice are not good here. I don't really want my engine compartment tore up, so it's going to take me a couple hours to pack up, especially with Lauren in town washing laundry. But at least we found a good site to move over to, and hopefully we will escape the mice, because Reagan, I'm guessing you're tired of dealing with mice.
Tired of dealing with mice.
Have you ever noticed when you get around certain people, trouble just seems to follow you? Lauren and I are really starting to wonder about the wandering shores. In nearly a year of boondocking, we've never had issues but camping with them, and especially Kyle, we really like Michelle. I don't know, this is our third time we're being forced to abruptly leave midweek. Got done with work, we are all packed up and ready to go, but I'm not sure it's going to include these guys anymore. Good riddance. All I can say is I don't know how much longer we should camp with the Wandering Shores.
I know. I mean, first it was the park ranger that kicked us out of the spot that Kyle picked. And then it was the forest fire, although that's not really their fault, but Kyle did pick that spot too. And now this.
Life throws you lemons.
I don't know what you want me to respond with.
You make lemonade?
Oh, I thought you were wanting something like more pithy. Are the cows out there? We're just kidding. We love Kyle and Michelle, and it just happens to be a coincidence that we've had to move. And it just happens to be a coincidence that we've had to move.
While with them.
You want more milk? Okay. It just happens to be a coincidence that we've had to move 3 times while with them.
All right, and that's enough filming for the day. What? All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to be serious and I can't.
You're still laughing, like smiling. You're angry.
I'm
You're
so
upset.
angry. I'm so frustrated with the Wandering Shores. Ah!
Come on, buddy, you're on the bloopers. All right, third and final attempt.
We're being Can you say hush?
No.
Okay, gotta be quick.
No. No. No.
Don't have the camera.
The things I do for YouTube. That was an exhausting run.